let's get into something that's more fascinating, more interesting. Let's talk some muscle cars. And I say that because in my opinion, the muscle car is dead. It's been dead. Skyler will fight and say otherwise. We're going to talk 3 specific ones. Skyler is more of a GM Chevy kind of guy. So let's go into the GM side of it first.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to talk about 3 cars. Like he says, I'm a GM fan, so my personal favorite, obviously, is the Camaro. The reason being for that, it's out of the 3, it's not the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest either. It does, however, get the better city and highway miles per gallon. Comes with the modern kind of middle-sized engine between the two. And it makes the I guess not the most horsepower, but not the least either. It puts out 455 horsepower and 455 foot-pounds of torque. So you get the best of both worlds. And the car weighs in just at about 3,800 pounds. So.
Cool. That's awesome. And how much are you paying for this car?
You're looking at probably $41,000, plus or minus, depending on what you add on to the vehicle. If you get a convertible, I believe it's around 37.
Okay.
So you're paying a lot more for a convertible. So
I don't know about convertibles. I mean, I think those are more of a hassle than just getting. Just bring back the T-tops, man. When you bring back the T-tops, we'll all be fine and dandy.
A Targa top, just take the hard top off.
Oh yeah, kind of like the Corvette.
Yeah, like the Corvette. Cool. So.
All right, so there's the Chevy side of it, and we also have the smaller semi-muscle car, the Ford Mustang.
Yeah, we have the 2017 Ford Mustang GT. This is significantly cheaper than the Camaro. It's coming in at about $33,000. It does make less horsepower, about 20 horsepower less, and about 55 foot-pounds of torque less than the Camaro. The miles per gallon is about the same. It's a little worse than the Camaro, but it also weighs a little bit less than the Camaro as well. Yeah. So that's kind of where it makes up.
And I think the Ford Mustang's always been a little less.
It's always been a lighter.
And that's one thing I kind of respected about that, because you're getting a car that has less horsepower, weighs less, and yet it's still competing with these massive boats. And speaking of boats, the Challenger's the next one. It's actually the heaviest one out of the 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Challenger, this is a Dodge Challenger SRT8. It makes the most horsepower with 485, but it also weighs about, I'd say 500 pounds more than the Camaro. And it is horrible on gas mileage. It's the worst out of the 3. Comes with a bigger motor than both of them. And it also costs the most at almost $50,000.
$50,000, and I don't know. Did we mention the Ford price? The Ford price was
the Ford price was about $33,000.
33. So that one's the
cheapest.
The cheapest out of the 2. The Camaro comes into being kind of more the mid, and then you have the Challenger that is way almost $20,000 more than
And the reason I like the Camaro the most, you're kind of getting the middle. It's you're getting more bang for your buck, in my opinion. You're getting the horsepower. It's not the lightest, but it's not the heaviest, and it gets the best gas, I guess you could say, but who cares when you're in a muscle car?
When you're in a muscle car, why would you care about the gas?
Exactly.
We don't want eco-friendly here.
So.
But, so, if we're talking about, because to me, muscle car is all about packing as much stupid power, horsepower, everything into this mid-size vehicle and just letting it rip.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, the Challenger's the one that has the most raw power, correct?
Right.
But you're also paying a lot more for that.
A lot more, yeah. Actually a significantly amount more. I mean, you're paying $8,000 plus more for it compared to the Camaro, and about, say, almost double that against the Mustang. So
Mustang, yeah.
It's a significant amount.
Okay, yeah, so, I mean, like I said, to me, the muscle car is dead. It's been dead since 2002, and you'll fight me on that.
Yeah.
I had an 83 Trans Am, and then I had a 99 Trans Am, which was the Trans Am with the facelift, and it was the Trans Am that brought back the muscle car, and then it died in 2002, along with the Camaro. and this is why I have like this burden on the Camaro, is because few years later the Camaro comes back, but the Pontiac doesn't. The Trans Am's left dead. So I kind of have like this thing against the Camaro.
Oh yeah, and, Pontiac it was a whole car company that went under. It wasn't just a significant.
Yeah,
car,
but they went under years and years later. We're talking about when the Camaro came out, Pontiac was still alive and kicking, along with Saturn and was it
Oldsmobile?
Yeah, Oldsmobile. They were all GM has some weird.
They had some weird vehicles, but people were happy with them.
And that's what I never understood either. So you would think, with the Pontiac, you had the GTO, you had the Trans Am, you basically had, I mean, the G8, the G6, all the newer ones. You basically had like this factory of muscle car heaven.
Yeah, Pontiac was big.
And they get rid of Pontiac, but they keep Buick.
Yeah, Buick and Cadillac, which Cadillac now is starting to become, more of the less of the family sedan.
Rich people.
Which they also make two-door, but they're throwing Corvette motors in them and making them monsters.
That's the cool thing about like the muscle cars to begin with. Like both my Trans Ams had the Corvette motors in them. Mm-hmm. My '99 had the LS1, which that's why you get it. It's because like you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the F body, but it has a Corvette motor in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just thought it was kind of weird how Pontiac. GM got rid of Pontiac, but they kept Buick, like for the old people, I guess. I don't know.
Old people.
I think it's about time to wrap up episode 2 of the crossover.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me in. I hope I see you guys around. I really enjoy being on the show, and I like to talk more about cars and stuff. So, thanks for letting me in, Jesse.
No problem, man. Go ahead and give us some links for the guests to follow.
Yeah, so if you guys would like, you can follow us on Facebook at Media Crossover and Twitter at Media Crossover _ media underscore crossover, excuse me, as well as follow us on Facebook. Whatever you follow us, you can see it first. All our videos are live usually, so notification.
Awesome, yeah, and make sure to catch the show live on our Facebook page every Tuesday, as the crossover will air live at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We will most likely have our MCE block of programming airing throughout the day leading up to the show, but this show will air at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So,
until then, I'm Skyler Trent.
And I'm Jesse Valdez, plugging you into everything that matters. Thank you for watching.